Hey little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Hi. I'm on my actual vlog camera because now that the kids are gonna start, like, we're getting back into this back to school time. They still have 2 weeks, which I'm grateful for. But they're gonna be gone. It's just gonna be me, you, and the cats the majority of the day. Again. And there's something about that for me. I vlog better alone. I'm not gonna say I live better alone, but I can accomplish a lot of really intricate little tasks very well when I am solita. Just me and you. And so I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna get back on my vlog camera, and because I'm tired of editing these iPhone videos, girl. They are not good. So I'm sorry I have been giving you iPhone videos. Hey girlies. I've been listening to my record today. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna actually put some records on. Normally I have too much junk over here, but I just moved some of it and I put my little plant over there. I can't tell you how happy this plant makes me. It doesn't make sense, but I love this plant. I think I got this one at IKEA. I don't know, it was really cheap. And then I bought a little pot somewhere. That was really cheap too. This whole thing was probably 20 bucks altogether, but it just makes me so happy and it feels so fake. Is it fake? No, it's not fake. Is it fake? No, it's not fake. It feels fake and it's just so cute. It's like a little palm tree plant. Is that what it's called? Palm something? I've been burning my candle. Just trying to get a good vibe in here. So I was listening to Adele earlier. I think I'm gonna switch it. This is not a good record player. However, if you have a suggestion for a good one that's not like, nothing crazy, nothing $400 or $500 or in above. I know they get to be a lot more expensive, but something a little better than this. The sound quality is not great. It was a good starter one, and it's gonna go to my daughter when I replace it. If you have a good suggestion, something, you know, I'm willing to spend a few $100s if it's gonna make a difference. This is totally workable though. I think I got this one for 40 bucks or something from Target. And, oh, it's not even on. It's really easy. It doesn't get that loud. Anywho, it's been pouring. Nella's in the kitchen. She's been doing kitchen stuff. She made some of a cake yesterday. She did really, I have to tell you, she did a really good job. But we had gone, this person had dietary restrictions, and so she had never made a cake that had those types of dietary restrictions. And so we had gone to the store, and she said, I need 4 cups of almond flour. And I said, okay. And she was like, how many ounces is in a cup? I said, 8 ounces is in a cup. She said, okay, so this bag is 32 ounces. I'm gonna get this one. And you know, almond flour is expensive, okay? So she ended up getting that, and then she had to get like substitute sugars, etc., whatever. So she ended up getting that, and then she goes, and I leave her to her own devices. I don't like to micromanage her. She doesn't like to be micromanaged. So she's doing this cake, and then I happen to walk in the kitchen when she's pouring the batter. And by pouring, that's not even the right word. She's scooping the batter into the pans, and I said, that batter is thick. Are you sure you did it right? And she said, yeah. So I looked through all the ingredients. I double checked with her, like verbally, did you do this? Did you add the eggs? Was there no more liquid? Murr, murr, murr. Thicker than cookie dough. Thicker than cookie dough. That's how thick this batter was. And I was like, huh. Okay, well, I've never cooked with almond flour. I don't know. Okay, fast forward. She cooks the cakes. I happened to walk into the room once again because I smell the cakes. I know she took them out. And I was like, let me go take a little peeky poo and make sure they cooked correctly. So she's standing there, and she ends up telling me, Mom, I was standing there for a few minutes thinking, what am I going to say to my mom? Like, how am I going to solve this problem? What am I going to do about this? So I walk over, and she has one cake completely crumbled in the pan. And the first thing out of her mouth is, maybe I can make cake pops. And I was like, well, you're making a layered cake for someone that paid you to make a layered cake, so you can't make cake pops. But I was like, that's so weird. I said, well, it's already crumbled and all messed up. Taste it. So she tastes it, and she's like, mm-mm. And so I tasted it, and I was like, mm-mm. Yeah, anyway, so then I'm, you know, feeling bad for people who can't have gluten. And then we get to talking. And I said, well, it's fine, just make another one. She said, well, I used it all. What do you mean? I was like, you used the whole bag? She was like, yeah, because it was 4 cups. I said, Nala, did you measure the cups? Or did you go based on the weight of the bag? She said, I just poured the whole bag in. Y'all, she put over 8 cups of flour in this thing that required 4 cups. I was like, it's not, I was trying to explain it to her, but I don't even know what the exact words are. Volume, mass, it doesn't all equal itself, each other. Like, she would know better than I do. The girl's still in school, but I'm like, I don't even know how to articulate this to you, but you have to measure it. So she unfortunately learned an expensive lesson, because then we had to go back to the grocery store, because she had to get it done. She'd already agreed to do it. She had to go back to the grocery store. She had to spend more of the money that she was hoping to pocket as a what's it called when you make money? Profit. And she had to spend an additional $20 on almond flour. Not to mention she had to buy more eggs, more butter, more. She had to redo it. Anyway, ended up looking beautiful at the end, but. And like, I mean, she nailed it. Like the way she nailed it. We don't know how it tasted fully cooked or anything, but you know, you can taste what you can in the process, and she nailed it. But yeah, that was a hard lesson for her to learn. So anyway, it's been pouring all day, and I have these ferns that sit here, and I'm gonna put them in the rain. I think I'm done with this Adele record for now. I want to go see her so bad. I just hate going to Vegas. Like, it is not my town. It is not my city. It is not for me. I feel that way about New York now too. I used to love New York so much. The hustle, the bustle, the city that never sleeps. I used to love that so much, and I just always looked forward to being in New York. And now I'm like, it's almost a little too fast, a little too much, a little... Like, I feel like I have to seriously prepare when I go to New York. And I feel that way about Vegas as well. I think I just prefer the slower, more chill environments, just kind of as I get older. Staying alive, staying alive. I don't know what a falafel is. I'm gonna be real with you. I made some from Trader Joe's. They were in my freezer forever, getting freezer burnt. I put them in the air fryer and overdid them, but they smell amazing. I do know my mom said she went to Jerusalem. She said they were eating falafel like nonstop. She had falafel coming out of her ears. And then I put sour cream because I couldn't think of like it was gonna have to have something. It's too dry. And I couldn't think of like what's the pairing with it, the creamy pairing with it. So I'm going sour cream. We're gonna see how these taste. It's like chickpea? No, it's not chickpea. Is it chickpea? Some kind of bean, right? I can taste lots of spices. They're very dry. That's my fault. There's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. They remind me of a hush puppy with like a different flavor profile. Similar texture. I mean, at least in these burned ones. Turns out 3 was my limit. I did not enjoy those. I'm not gonna say falafel is bad. Are bad. I'm not sure if that's a plural form. I'm gonna say that I messed those up. And I need to try it again. You know what? I used to work at this place where they had a little lunch bar downstairs, and every single day this dude would go down there and order falafel. And I was like, there's got to be something to this. Of course, I was like 19 and broke as a joke, Brody. So I could not afford the falafel. Okay, I was there for a bag of chips. But I am curious if any of you guys watch the movie adaptation of Red, White, and Blue. It's a Casey McQuiston book. McQuiston? That sounds wrong now that I'm saying it out loud, but McQuiston is what I want to say. It's the the movie. I think it's on Netflix, Prime, Hulu, Prime. I think it's on Amazon Prime. And I watched it. I've never read the book. But I also don't typically, now I won't say never, but I don't typically read gay or lesbian based romances. Not that like they're not in the book, you know what I mean? Like it's subplots, but I don't normally read them when that's like the main pairing. They're just not super. There's like one exception, which is it was all smut. I mean, it was just smut. It was 3.5 or something like that in the Boss series by Abigail Barnett. That one, I was like, wow, look at your writing, ma'am. I'm blushing. If you ever read it, you know what I'm talking about. It's between Neil and, anyway. this book I had never read, because normally like contemporary romances that I can get off the shelf, I'm not a huge fan of them anyway. I like more so the independent romances. I like a lot of the books that, you know, are only available on Kindle, or you got to special order them on Amazon, kind of not special order, but you're not going to see them at the store basically. Those are really my favorites. Anyway, all that to say that I had never actually read the book, despite the fact that that book had a ton of hype. And so I'm like, oh, it must have been really good, right? But don't let that play you, because no, that's not the case with a lot of hyped books. However, I was like, oh, I'm going to watch the movie. If I'm like, oh my gosh, how cute, love the movie, like I'll go pick up the book. I didn't love the movie. I loved the main guy, the dark-haired one. Not the prince, but the president's son. I thought he was so cute. I did like his character. They feel very young. Like, so I wonder if the writing was very young as well. But, and it was like a little too in your face. Like the political stuff I've heard is really heavy in the book. And I think some people are going to eat that up and love that, because they, you know, live, laugh, love, talking politics, and they want, you know, whatever. That's their jam. Okay. But when I'm reading books, it's normally for escapism. And so, or just, you know, just the fantasy of it all. So I don't necessarily want the real life problems in it, but sometimes I do. Now that I've rambled on, my question is, if you read the book, did you enjoy the movie? Because I've heard a lot of critiques online, people not enjoying that movie or having like a lot of issue with it. I wonder if there was any major plot point that was missed in the movie, or a huge thing that they changed, or did they make people get together that weren't together? I'm curious, because I personally obviously didn't read the book, and I still don't think that I will, just because I didn't love the movie enough to think that like, oh, this book is gonna be it for me. I have too much on my TBR, and this isn't even it. Like, this isn't even the half of it. The rest of it's on my Kindle TBR, and those are the books I'm really excited to read. Jay up from my brother's house, took freaking hour and a half back and forth, and it's definitely gonna rain. But we found out in the car he's never had a Chewy Chips Ahoy, and he was besmirching them, so we're gonna pop into Jewel really quick, and get one. When I was a kid, I always wished that I could buy those Keebler Elf cookies, just by the caseload, because I always had to fight my brothers for them. And I'm an adult, and I think sometimes I forget that. We got these. They're high protein Pop-Tart. That one looks good, actually. Yeah, but the kids liked one of them, and they thought the other one was nasty. No, I bought both. All right, straight to the cookie aisle. Don't get distracted. Oh, look at this. They sell a little... Oh, that's a distraction.
Oh, it's right here.
But just that one. We need the cookie aisle. We need the cookie aisle, Jaden. Yeah. I was here last night around the same time, getting Nala almond flour for $10 a bag. So the EL fudge, the Keeblers. Oh, used to love me some of these too. Some good stuff. This isn't it. I don't remember exactly what they look like, but this wasn't it. One. This? What are you pointing at? No. The one, it has to be the one that looks like an elf, because I was always excited about which one I got. But these are double stuffed. Oh, here's the original. I don't like things double stuffed. I like the normal stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get this one.
Oh, he got a redesign.
Yeah, I know. These are not the same elves of my youth. Okay, let's find the zero sugar iced almond nut. That looks good. Although, like, if you're gonna eat... Oh, wow, these are all zero sugar. Oh, good for you guys. Yeah, they sell wafers. Baked with real almonds. Not a low-calorie food. You never are you?
They have Chewy Reese's Chips Ahoy.
No. We gotta stick with the originals. I always hated Chips Ahoy. I always thought they were not good. But the Chewy... No, that's too big.
Tasty.
Do they have just regular size? Arguably the best cookie ever, honestly. I just bought this exact one. I gave it to my nephew for his birthday yesterday. Family size? Do they have regular size? Do they have I'm just running an experiment size? Too many options for Oreos. I'm an Oreo hater. I'll eat them.
Okay.
But
double golden is the best.
This one's so big. What about just regular size?
The quality size is big, huh?
Well, I know. I didn't know they made Chips Ahoy with Reese's cups now. Good for you guys expanding. Oh, and confetti cake ones. Is this one regular? No, that's party size. Dang. All right, I guess we gotta get the big one.
I'll eat them all today.
Hey, thanks for taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Eat them all today. I'm taking them with me when I go pick up Lewis.
What?
Okay, let's go check out. Okay, you hold them. We're out. Now let's making Jaden a thing. So, for his B-day, we have to hang out over here.
Am I gonna give it on my birthday or?
What? I don't know. All I'm thinking about is cookies, bro.
Me too.
All right, give them.
You have. You're right.
Are you telling me you've never tried this one?
I've never had coconut.
Okay. Who's at my door? Well, don't open it. Just look at it.
Don't look this way, okay?
Why? What are you walking around with it?
Because yes, I'm putting it in a room.
Don't open it. Just look at it. Who?
Vega.
Okay, we'll be very careful not to let the cats out. They are feeling skittish. Well, they're right there. They're behind you. Okay. Back to the cookies. Okay? Chips Ahoy. Chewy. Yeah. I can't believe you never had this. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved this cookie. And I swore when I was an adult, I was going to max it. And it was going to be my thing. Here you go.
Hi.
What's up? Have you ever had these?
Chips Ahoy?
Chips Ahoy Chewy.
No.
Chips Ahoy regular? Chips Ahoy Chewy.
Yeah, I mean, they remind me of the. Ooh.
Ah! See, these children are novices. They don't know how to eat a cookie.
I can. I'm eating it right now. I'm fine.
No crumbs. No crumbs.
I want a chocolate chip. No crumbs.
Leave me alone. Okay, now the other cookie.
Are you so?
That's exactly how I remember it. I probably haven't had that cookie in over 10 years.
I eat out fudges.
What?
Eat out fudges.
What was the first thing you said?
In the same exact thing.
It's all you gonna eat out.
I-E-L Anyway, now
I've never had those.
you've never had these either? These are the ones where I swore when I'm an adult, I'm buying a pack of those every day.
I had a reaction to it because it was in a book I read.
Oh, really? What book?
Curiosities, because they're elves.
Oh. My brain, there used to be vanilla and chocolate in here. Was that a version? And I'm just... And I feel like it used to have an elf on both sides, but now it says, do you believe in elves? Dunk head first. And...
Oni?
Dunk head first.
Whose name is Oni? I'm Buckets.
This is my cookie. We did not go with the double stuff because personally, I think these are the better of them.
I got Buckets.
You have to separate it.
Why?
It's just how you eat it.
You have to?
It's actually against the law if you don't.
What? I'm gonna bite it.
Okay. Because the chocolate always stays with the elf side. Just so you know. This is just, this is science
Lies.
actually.
Lies.
You did it wrong.
Lies.
Oh. See, they don't know what they're doing. They can't help it. They're babies. They don't know. Your hair is such a little mushroom poof.
Mine didn't poof at all today. Look at this.
Both kids have haircuts scheduled for 2 days from now.
Oh, yours is on the same day?
Mm-hmm. Go over
Same
there.
time?
Go finish your thing so you can go over there.
I did.
Oh, you put it away?
Yeah, and I threw all the trash. Oh, I can throw all the trash away.
Pull those trash bags out. And Jaden will take them out. Pull the trash bags out and tie them, and then Jaden will take them out. You can replace them. Anyway.
I can still see what the garbage is.
This doesn't take... Okay, well, don't look through the garbage. Can we agree that?
I'm not looking at you.
Yeah, there you go. Then same
You
thing.
want another one with fudges?
No, these are mine. These are going to go under my bed. I'm kidding.
What?
No, come on. You probably need to eat dinner. 100% Chips Ahoy are better. Anyway, what are your guys' favorite cookies, and why are they not Oreos? Like, because I just know it's not an Oreo, is it? Well, I don't know where the Oreo hatred comes from.
Maybe you ate too many one day.
I don't even hate them. I just don't think they're very good. But they're in so many things, it feels like you almost can't avoid them. Okay, almost time for me to head out. Let me show you what I made. Let me show you what I made. Crashy baby, crashy baby. Crashy keeps crying at the door because he wants to go outside. He don't know it's raining. Blood out. Granola. Let me turn the light on. Granola. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. That's a little better. It just came out of the oven, so it's really hot, and it has to cool like 100% or it won't like break off and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I kind of just want to try a little piece of it though. Oh, I did just brush my teeth. Should I? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna leave it there. I just brushed my teeth. I know it tastes good. I tried it before I baked it. I have 2 trays of it. Doop. That's the other one. The recipe I find to be, a little fussy. It's a little fussy for me. I have messed it up once to the point where it was inedible. I had to restart it completely once. I didn't like get to the point of cooking it all the way through, so that one wasn't inedible. But that was the one that became the version that was inedible. Oh, I'm embarrassed about that, clearly. And the first time I absolutely nailed it. The last time I did it, it was a little crumbly. It was perfect because it's still granola, so like it's okay if it's crumbly, but it wasn't as crunchy as I kind of wanted it to be. So I'm gonna let these ones cool until like, I don't know, 11 o'clock tonight probably, because who knows how long this is gonna take to go get LG and come back. It's a late night trip to Midway. Midway is the further airport from us. Farther, it's the one that is a greater distance from us. And yeah, it's raining, it's all that. So I did just make that though. I follow someone's recipe online. Why I haven't tried a different recipe, I don't know. Normally it's the banana flavor, but this one, the bananas went like bad. They like went too far into the black that they started turning white. You know, getting a little moldy. So these ones have pecans though, and then I did like a stevia chocolate chip and a creamed cinnamon honey as opposed to the maple syrup. I don't like the maple syrup in it. So yeah, okay. We'll see how that goes. I am 37 minutes into my circles at Midway. I have to wear my glasses at night in the car. I do not drive at night. I don't know if you all have ever noticed this. I don't drive at night. Not my thing. Pass. I do have to wear glasses when I drive at night. But this is easily my 11th time going around the circle. Midway's so much smaller and more adorable than O'Hare. So I'm like getting to know the traffic people here. At this point, they're like, girl, are you even picking anybody up? Or are you just going through? Are you just doing this? Anyway, I wanted to make note of something. I mean, Lewis is in there, and I am like going as slow as humanly possible. Because I'm trying to avoid going around 76 times. But there is never less of a rush. There's never less of a rush than the arrival pickup area at the airport. Oh, you want to get in? Welcome. Join me. Oh, you wanted to stop directly in front of me, 4 lanes out? Don't even trip. That's like not even a big deal. Go ahead, stop right there. Get all 7 of your passengers in. We love a big conversion van. It's what I was raised in. No, I really, obviously, am like more than happy. You know what that look like? What's his name? The guy who's saying why? Is that what it was called? Dang, what's his name? Starts with a J. Starts with an M. Damn it. What is this man's name? Jadakiss. Ha! That looked dead on Jadakiss right there. Oh, hey. I see him. I'm gonna stop right here. Hey, we didn't even plan that. It just happened. Yes? It's actually a lift. It's a lift pool. There's a few more people getting in. 6 more. Some others. I found him. He didn't even have to call me. I did not burn the granola, but it's been hours, so it is fully cooled. And if you try to do this before it's fully cooled, it's not going to happen. The sugar has to like, you know, the honey has to like re-solidify, yada yada, and the brown sugar. Right. And then once it does, you have crunchy granola. I will say I regret it each time I add the chips, so I'm gonna stop doing it. This is gonna be the last time. And now I'm just looking for jars big enough to hold granola. This is my only large jar, but it keeps for a long time. I've had it in, one of them I think I had in there for like 3 to 4 weeks and it was perfectly fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean, honey never expires, doesn't go bad. And then obviously the oats can manage. So, I mean, I don't know how long it'll last, but I don't really worry about it. I just take a little peek at it before I eat it, just to double check. This was just 1 pan, so I have a whole second pan. The Silpat does make it easier once you get down to the end, because then, as you just saw, you can just fold it and it comes right off. But for the bigger pieces, I just throw them in. Because I am trying to keep some of them a little larger.
That's burnt. That's what we call it. Hold that up again, right there.
That one's a little too
I know, can you
crispy.
hold that up? That little piece for the camera again. I'll take care of it.
I'll eat this right now. I'll eat it right now.
That's what we call Bernie Kosar. Oh, Weekend at Bernie's. Part 2.
It's the chocolate that does that. That part was towards the back of the oven.
That's what we call Bernie sandwiches.
Bernard Hopkins.
Hey, that one didn't work.
Why? It has the word burn in it. Burn? Ard. Burn. That works.
Not actually.
100%. It doesn't, there's no sense in it not working.
Not this time.
Every time.
But you know what?
No,
We'll give you a C for satisfaction.
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it is.
No, not this time.
Yes, that means we'll give you an average grade.
Who's we?
The class, me and the class.
There's no class here.
It's always the class.
It's just cats.
Class act, that's us, me and the cat. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Go follow him, y'all. Go bother him. I'm gonna find another jar, and then I'm gonna tidy up, hit the showers, and then go to bed. I'm tired. Bye, guys.